All right, Michael, what are we doing today?
All right, well, today we're taking a break from not only the Tirana and the XE, even though Drake Challenge is very, very close, because Nathan has got something that he's very, very excited to show you. And we're going to have a look at it. So, Nathan, show us what you got.
And this is what I bought. It is a 1993 XG Falcon Ute long reach. Alright, so I bought this car on Facebook Marketplace. It was smashed in the front. Rad support was like caved in. The side of the car was wiped out. Here was crunched in. So it was too much to do on camera, too much time to fix a front end, paint doors and do all that stuff. So I fixed it off camera. I need to thank AutoSmart for giving me his come along so that me and Dad could pull the Rad out and get that all straight. Anthony Burns from Harcourt Wreckers sold me the whole front end, guards, bonnet, bumper, door, mirror. He gave me everything to fix this car. And then obviously sanded, painted, got it on the road, new radiator, had to put the front of the engine back together. There was a lot to get this car on the road, just to get it to this point so we could do an episode for you guys. The interior was a pigsty. I think Michael's seen that I gutted the interior out and I was cleaning the carpet till like 10:30 at night. So cleaned the interior up. The reason I bought this car was, yes, it was smashed, but it had 150,000 kilometers on it, zero rust. This thing is rust free. For everyone that knows these cars, full of rust. So I bought it because it had low kilometers, no rust, and it's a single cam. It's not an XF, it's an XG. So it's a single cam with a BDR, our favorite combination. And then this is pretty much how it sits at the moment. I've been driving it the past couple of weeks. Thing drives a mint. Super excited about this car because, you know, to me, it's a little bit of a beater to streeter situation. We're trying to go low buck. I didn't want to spend mega amounts of money on this. Use parts that I had and stuff. So I'm really excited to do this. Let's have a look in the back because I've overloaded parts from the western suburbs. And what I've created is a nice little snack pack for this car.
So, for those wondering, what does a Hackshop Garage snack pack look like? Class is in session.
All right.
How do you take something from beater to streeter?
This is how you take a car from beater to streeter in our world. All right, first, you need a sun visor, right?
I love how that's number one.
So the minute you buy the car, source a sun visor. Next, diff dump. Okay, now you don't need to have a full exhaust. That's just silly. Unfortunately, sadly, I was driving this car, the muffler blew out. Oh, damn it, we need a new exhaust. So naturally, diff dump, right? Next, wheels. But they need to be too big, right? So then we need to trim, all right? It's only natural. Okay, next, cut springs. Cut springs.
Or buy lowered springs, if they can.
Or buy lowered springs if they come. Because this is a leaf spring car in the back end, I have prepared for all this. The car has gone to Petters and got those springs flattened right out. So they've flattened them out 90 mil for me, and I've got another 2 inches of block. So this car's going to be nice. Oh, and the other thing, the front's got to be up. Let's go.
Let's do it.
So the goal for today is we're just trying to make this thing look tough, all right, and sound tough. We're not doing anything to make it go fast, nothing like that. It's literally make this thing look mad. What we've got in the back is we've got a set of Street Pros. We've got a diff dump.
By the way, people, these are the Fairlane Street Pros. So if you're wondering if the Fairlane was going...
Yeah, so I'm just letting you know now, the Fairlane's nickname now is the parts lane. I've got a diff dump for it.
Where'd you get that? Is that for this car?
No, this is off the XE. That's just an off-the-shelf stainless muffler. Wasn't happy with that. So what I did buy, this is a sun visor. What I did buy was a Hooker aero chamber, my 3-inch muffler. So this thing's really gonna either sound like shit or sound angry. I bought a set of Facebook Marketplace extractors, and they are Jim Mock Motorsport ones too. So that was a bit of a bonus. I got a 3-inch turn down for the dumpy that was hit, and then yeah, obviously Street Pro wheels. I got some fresh tires on the Street Pros. So I got some Nankang drag radials because you can't beat the look of a radial. I don't care if your car's slow or if your car's fast. You cannot beat the look of a radial. So I got these monster tires. Now these have kind of measured up to the equivalent of a 275. So we're going to be cutting a little bit of the wheel arch out to fit these bad boys. But that is the sexiest looking tire pattern I've ever seen.
It does look good,
And
actually.
I said, I want them. Got all that. I got some lowering blocks for it as well. The front springs have not come in yet, so we might be just cutting a coil off. If you really want to go fast, you need a sticker.
Ooh, a new sticker. Is this going to be available on the website?
Oh, I don't know. Perfect.
I like it. All right, well, let's get started, shall we?
Let's do it.
It's so quiet.
Yeah, I know. It's actually nice.
Give us a rev, Marv. That actually sounds like it's running really nice.
Honestly, this thing is so snappy. It's ridiculous.
All right, so the plan is we're going to get this thing up on the hoist and we're going to try and take care of everything underneath it that we can to start with. So we're going to try to look at suspension. We're going to try to look at the exhaust to get that sorted as well too, because the exhaust is probably our biggest job for the day and there's a fair bit that's going to be involved in that. But one thing that we're going to look at straight away is, if you look at this interior, and Nathan, you go that side. This is a really nice interior for what it is. It's cleaned up really, really well. But the one thing that this interior is missing is a cup holder. There is no cup holder situation in this entire car. Now, if Nathan's going to be cruising this thing, he's going to want to have cup holders to put his can of Coke and his kebab in when he's cruising around Chapel Street. We looked at it and we think, well, what can we do? We have a 3D printer now, so why don't we try make our own? And we're thinking about trying to get one to fit right in here. Now, say thinking about it.
We've already thought
about it. We already spent the day scanning this the other day, this console, and then I designed it on CAD, printed a prototype, fitted it in place. It looks pretty good. And now we're ready to try and print a final. So we're going to get that printing now, so that way it's going in the background. So that way, by the end of the day, we should have a cup holder to throw in this thing, and Nathan can go cruising with a fat kebab in his console and be very happy. Oh, and there's your muffler with a hole in it. You weren't kidding, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, it blew out like almost straight away. All right, we got no time. Let's keep going. Let's do it.
All right. Lowering blocks are a really simple way of lowering a ute or a leaf spring setup, because all it does is basically take the diff, set it up 2 inches in this case on the blocks on top of the spring, and gives you instant drop. Not necessarily the best for handling or anything like that, but for this car and what we're trying to do with it right now, this will be perfect. Let's throw them in. If you ever want to see Nathan at his happiest, it's right about now. Sorry, you're right here. Hey!
We don't. Oh.
That's crunchy.
Lovely. Mint condition XH exhaust system. For sale.
So, this is our design. So,
Nice.
this is what we made up. This is pretty basic, as you can see. Slot right into the center console. Now, I have already made a prototype of it, as you can see here, because I just want to see whether this is actually going to fit. Even though we scanned it, I still want to check it anyway. Now, as much as this looks good and it fit really well, Nathan's actually pretty stoked in it. This is made out of PLA. PLA is just your basic sort of plastic material, filament material that we'd use for stuff around the house and such. It's not generally good for car stuff or anything that's got to be exposed to heat, because you've got to remember, in an interior, the temperature in that car might reach 50, 60, 70 degrees on a hot day. This stuff may degrade and start to warp and loses shape, so we don't want that. So that means we're going to find another material. Now, a material that people commonly use, apparently, again, we don't know much about 3D printers is called ASA. ASA is very similar to ABS, except it has a couple of advantages over ABS. It doesn't have the stink that ABS does when it's printing, and it also holds really well up to temperature and structural stability when it gets heated from external environments and stuff like that. So we're going to give that a crack today. I ordered some. I'm hoping it's somewhat of the same color as the dash or the center console.
Good enough. I can paint it anyway.
Yeah, you could paint it anyway, but just straight out of the gun, I want to see what it looks like. Now, I've never printed ASA before, and I've heard a lot of people with printers have a lot of issues with printing ASA, especially with bed adhesion, and it'll get all messed up and stuff. So fingers crossed that it works out for us today. We'll see. I'm a little nervous with this one. First time ever printing it, so. It looks like it's working.
So exhaust is out, blocks are done. I think what we might do is we might head down with it. We'll take the extractors off, the headers off. Try and crack that O2 sensor. I've got to cut the flange off the extractors, weld on a different style flange. So maybe I might go do that now. And I've sprayed everything with penetrate, so hopefully it's a bit easier.
Sweet. We need you. Come on. Why are you gonna be like this? You're out. What are you trying to hang on for? There it goes. Look good with a fat turbo on it.
Would, wouldn't it? Four packs in front of him. I feel like Pete later again. I love it.
I know.
Bye bye.
Just doubled up 50 kilos.
Oh, look at this gunk. Woo! Alright, now we gotta keep that.
What, for a turbo?
Possibly. The extractors, hopefully they clear. Because I don't know if they fit this car yet.
I love how you tell me this after the fact. Today just got a lot bigger when we're going to make custom manifold. Looks like plenty.
Oh, dude, they fit mint! Leave you hanging there.
You're better when you wing it.
I think I am. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some skin paper on that. Give the glue a little bit of edge to grab. I've wire wheeled the face of the extractors.
Yep.
We got bolts, because these bolts are too long, the factory bolts are too long. And yeah, let's glue them on and keep going with this exhaust. Do you want to do this?
No, I do not want to do that. What you doing?
Oh, just open heart surgery. Alright, where's the gasket? We'll just put a slit up. We'll put a shimmy.
This is really sketchy trying to do this without getting any on me. Yep, got me. You got me.
You got me.
Got some on my finger.
We might be right. Let's see. Yep, the washes. The washes. The washes. The ladies are dirty. I repeat, the ladies are dirty.
Who knows what that's from? Took me a second, but I got it. This is at least an extra 25 horsepower right here.
Alright, where we at, Michael?
Well, the headers are just about in. I'm just going over and doing one final click on the torque wrench. They're in. So now we can move on. Corey is working away. This is the second time we've attempted this print because the first time I did it, this started to lift, it started to warp. And I think that's because I didn't have good bed adhesion, so I've added a little bit of glue, which I think you should probably do for ASA anyway. And hopefully she sticks more, but so far I think it's just about the same level that it was when it failed the first time, and it looks like it's sticking better, so fingers crossed.
How good?
Now, oh, can I show you what I printed? Can I make some sandwiches?
Oh, actually, yeah, show me.
Honestly.
So I was at a birthday, and all I keep getting is ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding notification, and I'm like, Michael's really going to town on this printer tonight.
Yeah. I'm going to show you, look. So this thing, I'll show you, it's a bolt checker, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep it with our bolt kit. It was something you can download off the presser, like they've got a library of things that people design. So It has on the side of it like, you know, M10, M8 and that. It's not quite as fancy as this where it'll tell you your threads, but you know, you could identify that as an M10. But what I liked about it is if you sit the bolt there, it quickly tells you how long the bolt is, how long the shank is.
Huh, I like that.
How cool is that? So rather than like, you know, having to worry about getting a tape measure out, it's a 44mm long
That's grouse.
bolt. So that's going to stay here. But what I did print was this. I printed a hook.
Oh, nice. Is that for a lead?
It is for a lead.
Because the old coat hangers up on the wall over there don't really enjoy life, you know. Oh, there you go. There's one right there.
I brought this here for the purpose of demonstration. So this is how we normally hang our coat hangers.
Hang on, can I just show you the strength?
Yeah. Yeah, they don't love it. Don't mess it up. It takes. So the old coat hangers, you know, I mean, it works, but I thought this would be better. But I made this on purpose to suit 100mm purlin.
So how do you get it on?
So the way that it works is you slip it in the bottom like that, go over the top, lock it in. It can't come out because it's locked in at the bottom.
Very
The only
nice,
way you can
Michael.
release it is by that. So these will work on any 100mm purlin because I figure like everyone has purlins in the shed like this. And the beauty of it is, get rid of that.
Oh, how good is that?
How cool is that?
Oh my god, I actually love that.
It's actually stronger than
that coat hanger to paint stuff.
it's actually stronger than the purlin itself.
That's a cracker. So did you design that, Michael?
I made that, yeah.
Very nice.
Designed that in CAD. So the idea is though, you can put it anywhere you want in your shed. So if you want to move it around or anything,
That's killer. That's a great idea. And a safety orange too, Michael.
I like the safety orange too.
You want to know the funny thing, Michael?
What?
Is that this is the exact... Oh no, the hanger's different. Damn. I was going to say, it'd be funny if it just like went straight in, hey?
If it went straight in, I'd be very happy. It'd be grass. Too short.
Oh wow. Shit. Hopefully we've got 2.5 inch pipe. Oh wow, it's way short. So that's got to be... So that works there. We've just got to extend that part.
Well, that's
to
not
there.
the worst thing in the world because that's easy. You got to cut that flange off anyway.
Well,
so.
I've got to cut the muffler off too. So what I'll do is I'll cut the muffler off, cut that flange off, stick this center part up, extend it, yeah, and then weld muffler and then weld that hanger to the... Okay, so pretty much what I got to do is I need the center section.
Yeah.
All right, that's not too bad. So a dream muffler of mine has been the Hooker Aero Chamber muffler. I don't shut up about these because they sound just so rowdy.
On a good car with a big
On a good
engine.
car, yeah, 100%. No, Michael is right. They sound super rowdy on a V8 like high comp thing. But I was just like, you know what? I really don't give a shit. So I bought one.
Holy shit.
I bought 3-inch, so then if like I really, really hate it on this car, I can put it on Fairlane XE or whatever, because I feel like the XE would sound really nice with this. But that's it. And I'm not gonna lie, it's quite the emptiness muffler.
There's nothing in it, Nathan.
Yeah. there isn't much in it. Where's the inlet? There. So I got that, and then I got a nice little to 45 it, and we should be golden.
That's so big for this car.
I think it's happy there, hey.
You learn how to dig yet?
No, not yet, unfortunately.
Nice weld, man.
Thanks, man.
Yes!
This is Madame.
Next, I'm going to make the extension to go from that existing pipe to the extractor, so I'm just going to weld this on.
Yes.
This is my first time welding with my glasses on, underneath the helmet. Makes a big difference.
So what I'm doing is I've welded that part to the center pipe, and then I'm just gonna hang it, and then we'll figure out that connector, we'll figure out up there.
Yep. Sounds like a plan, Stan. Meanwhile, we've had a fail. She didn't quite make it. Too much lift. So you can see how much that has deformed. And it was lifting, and the nozzle was actually eating into this section here. You can see the finish on that, how it looks pretty terrible. It's because the nozzle was contacting. So what I'm going to do is ditch the ASA at this thing. We're trying ABS this time. Like I said, ASA is supposed to be really, really good, but I've heard a lot of people struggling to print it, and the ASA that I have was just some generic crap that I bought off the internet. It wasn't the highest quality. And I think that probably makes a big difference when you're trying to print ASA. So I bought the ABS from the same company, so we'll see if it's any different, but I'm told that ABS is supposed to be a lot easier to work with. It just, yeah. We'll see how it goes. The reason why I'm using that is because it's the only colors that we have that would match the console. So that's why I'm using it. If that doesn't work, then I can switch to a carbon fiber blend, which is black, but we could paint it. But I really wanted to see what it would go like with this color. So this is part of the thing with 3D printing. It's a learning curve for the user itself. You've really got to start to learn your filaments and learn how to get them to work and what settings to run on the printer at, stuff like that, because it all does matter. So anyway, that's a fail. Unfortunately, it means that we won't have cup holders by the end of today, but we should hopefully have them, if this one works, by this evening, which means that we can chuck them in the next couple of days when I see Nathan. So let's move on. Not a bad looking exhaust system considering we threw it together in a couple of hours. I reckon it's gonna sound just like my EL paddock bomb. Are you excited?
I'm super excited.
Am I holding you up right now?
Yeah.
Alright, Nathan.
Can we do it?
You can do it, go. He's so excited.
It sounds so rowdy. Alright. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, come on.
That's actually
good.
not so bad.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh, it's a little raspy.
It's a little raspy.
Oh, dude.
It is loud, actually.
Oh, up top it sounds heavy.
That actually does sound good, yeah.
Alright, I'm happy.
Happy with that?
Yep. Alright, pop the wheels on. See how much we're going to trim out of these guards. I'll keep moving on. That's good. That's nowhere near as loud as I thought it would be.
It's actually not as loud as I thought it was going to be. It's actually,
I just wanted that deep rumble at idle.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I achieved.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Alright, let's get the wheels on now.
Get the wheels on, see how much we need to trim out. Poor mama.
That looks a bit different already, doesn't it? Jesus. This is not gonna work.
Oh, that's alright. I thought it was going to be lower.
No.
I honestly don't even think we chopped the front.
Why, you reckon because it's not as low as you thought it would be?
Shit, nah.
Oh, is it touching the tyre?
Yeah. Oh wow, I'm going to have to do a bit.
Yeah, you reckon? Or we could roll it.
We don't have a roller. I'm just going to cut it.
Let's put bubble flares on it, like in the 80s. Alright, well, you just start cutting and I'll start working on the sun visor. Doing? It's up there. I mean, it looks like it's going fast.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I don't know. Let's roll it out to the sun visor, and realistically the springs are going to be here next week. I can just pop the springs in next week.
Feels like I'm in a rocket ship about ready to launch. Holy crap, there's no All right, what do we got, Nathan?
We've got a juicy sun visor.
This is just about Nathan's favourite thing in the whole world.
It really is.
Why don't you just buy sunglasses and you wouldn't need a sun visor?
Ooh. So what we need to do is bolt this to one side, so then we can put one side in, set the height, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boom, sink a tech screw, and then do the other side, because you can't put both these things on while they're onto that, because they hook under, obviously.
If anyone knows sun visors, it's this guy right here. So I'll take your word for it.
All right, so I got to take that screw out.
Is that one of the screws? Does it go into one of them?
No, it doesn't line up with that.
Damn, that would have been good.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever done a sun visor install initially. Usually it's always been pulling it off the fairlane of the track. There's actually a bend in this.
Yeah, I know. In that top spot there.
That's why you got to shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not perfect.
All right, the final touch, kind of. Well, I mean, we didn't exactly get finished today, but we're close.
We're close, yeah. It looks good enough to drive, so...
Do you know what you're doing?
Nope.
Are you qualified to be doing this?
Nope. It's vehicle wrap, so it's probably not going to take very well. Actually, yeah, now I can say that. You guys might not have noticed, but the front end of this car is actually wrapped, it's not painted.
Yeah, you wouldn't pick it. The colour match looks nearly spot on.
I bought all the paint to paint it. I painted the door. I was like, oh, that looks shit. So I wrapped it.
There we go. The final touch. Hackshop Racing on the slowest car we own. I like it.
Perfect.
You see, with the way you've lowered it, that sun visor now does nothing because you're pointing directly into the sun as you're driving now.
We'll fix it.
All right, Nathan, it's a new day. We're back.
Yep, it is a new day. We're back on this thing. We've thought, you know what, we might as well finish the thing because we've got a few more parts. Now, as much as the front has grown on me this high, the front springs came in and I was like, we should probably just put them in and settle the front down and then see how it looks. So we've got front springs to slap in. Michael's been working all weekend on the bloody cup holder and he's got it to work. The Boss kit also came in to get rid of the ugly factory steering wheel. So we could do that as well, but of course it doesn't fit. I did try to fit it because I was impatient and it contacted on everything. But I think with a little bit of lathe work from Michael, we'll get this to fit. So we can fit that as well. But I think first things first, we're going to try and knock these springs out because it's probably the worst job for the day. And we're going to do it on the floor.
Yeah, we're doing it on the floor. We're doing it old school because we can't be bothered moving the cars off the hoist.
Yeah, but changing the springs in these isn't that bad of a job. It's not like a HQ. We're not separating anything. It's literally just pull the shocker through and then compress the shit out of the 1 ton spring that's in there and somehow pull it out. But I did just get some super lows. I think they said a 30mm drop. I'm really hoping it's a 30mm drop because I don't want to go any lower. I quite like the stance the way it is.
Oh, good. Oh, that's compound springs.
Yeah. So, pretty easy. Take that off, unbolt these two, pull the shock through. Anyway, let's just do it, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There they are.
Woo! I got tools that'll make you a fool. Not far off.
I think that achieves what you wanted to achieve.
Still got a bit of Carly lean going?
Yeah.
Nah, that's good. Nah, that's perfect. I think it'll sag about half an inch. Yeah, actually, I think it's good that we lowered it. Perfect. All right.
Yeah, nah, that looks better.
Yeah.
I wonder if it even would do a skid with those Street Pros on.
It does, tried. All right, so next up is I bought a Boss kit, and then of course I got a Momo Monte Carlo because they are my favorite wheel. They're perfect size and they feel fast. So, so this is the old wheel. It's big and bussy.
I actually don't mind that wheel. I know it's huge, but it's not a bad wheel.
No, it's not a bad wheel. I was starting to get comfortable with it, but I don't like it. So, see these two screws?
Yeah.
They are contacting on that.
Okay, yeah.
Right? So we just need to take this in.
Yeah.
Because obviously it needs that keyway for the indicator canceller, right?
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, I'll just do it up and show you. It's once it pulls in, that is cramming itself up against
so
the
how
plastics.
much do you want back?
Just take 5 mil off it.
We get to do lathe stuff. Yay!
We've really used everything on the on this car at the moment.
Yeah. All right. Here goes nothing, eh? Now I know there's a bunch of people out there that are wondering why am I going in this way like I should be going and why am I using the setup like this. The reason is because this machine's not big enough. I can't actually get the head to be turned around this way and be going in. It doesn't come far enough away from the material itself. So we're just hacking it. We're doing the best we can with what we got, as per usual. And at the end of the day, this is just aluminium, so I'm not too stressed. Yeah, do you want to try it? Yeah. Well, I got the machine up. Yeah. So we're going to test fit this to see if it works before we change the machine setup.
Beautiful, Michael.
Is that fixed?
Yeah, well done.
Machining.
So what we're doing now is we're taking that lip further up because it's hitting the steering column. If you want steering wheels to fit your XG, just send them to Michael, your Boss kit.
Don't do that. You will regret it. Now that's finished, Nathan, and it looks pretty neat on there. Last thing to fit is the kebab holder.
We need some cup holders.
Okay, so last week when we worked on this thing, you would know that I had a lot of trouble trying to get our cup holders to work. As you can see, we had a couple of different tries at it, and yeah, didn't have much success on the day. But the good news is we managed to get it to work. So after a lot of fiddling around and figuring out 3D printing, because like I said, I'm a complete novice at this and there's a little bit to learn when it comes to trying to print different kind of materials and such, I ended up printing this one here. It is printed out of ABS. After a lot of stuffing around, we eventually got there. As you can see, I had this one working for me and it worked really well and it stuck to the base and everything, but you can see it started to crack here. One of the main reasons why I realized it started to crack here on the edge is because of this sharp edge here. What was actually happening is on this point here, it was the filament below, whatever, was cooling too quickly. And what I found with ABS is, it's really important to try and keep heat into the enclosure. So that's why you have an enclosed printer like this to try and keep heat in. It tries to prevent warping, but because that point there was so sharp, it was cooling off too quick and you're ending up with layer separation like that. So that was no good to us. So all I did was I added a radius rather than having a sharp point, and that alleviated the problem. No longer did I have any layer separation or anything like that. It actually turned out really well. It even has the Hackshop Garage window sticker logo printed into it, which looks pretty good, don't you reckon?
It's come up really good.
Basically, a quick rundown on what I was doing wrong. When I was using this filament brand that I've never used before, and I was trying to set all the settings to suit what the filament was telling me it needed. In the end, I decided to say, screw it, I'm just gonna let the Prusa Core 1 itself decide what it needs to do. So I used the standard settings that Prusa recommend for ABS, and that includes increased bed temperature. So from instead of 100 degrees, I ran 110 on the bed, And for the filament, I ran at about 250 on the filament as well. As soon as I did that, I added a brim as well too, and a brim is designed to try and get your material to stick to the bed. It stuck, no issues, had no dramas whatsoever. It printed really, really well. I learned a lot from this little project in printing ABS. ABS is a lot harder to print than your PLAs or your PET-Gs, which is your sort of like DIY Homer sort of stuff. They work really well, but when it comes to automotive stuff, you want ABS. And I learned a lot from this project, a lot of things that made me realize when I'm designing stuff in the future how I need to design it. For example, I don't want to be having those sharp edges anymore, because on something this big you get a lot of shrinkage and warpage as the material starts to cool, and it does stuff like that. So anyway, the way that it works is basically we have 2 screws. You can see the screw holes down the bottom here. They just fit perfectly in the little hole down there, so they're recessed away as well too. They're going to screw into your existing console. So I'm hoping you're okay with that, Nathan. I didn't really run that by you.
Don't give a shit. It's under the carpet anyway.
Yeah, exactly right. And the cup holder is actually a dual cup holder. So as you can see here, we have the big cup and the small cup. The small cup is made for Drake Challenge. For your all your Red Bull needs. As you can see, it stays in there pretty good. But then obviously for your cans, they fit in there.
That's mean.
They're really snug, with the gap inside the console's not actually that big, so that's sort of what they had to be. So it gives you a range of options to pick from. It even fits your Gatorade bottle, which is important as well too, to hydrate and stay energized when on the Drake Challenge. Anyway,
Screw it in.
let's chuck it in. So this fits in nice and neat. It fills the gaps really well, but I think that looks really neat in there. The color is a little lighter than you would have hoped, but I mean, you can paint it if you really want to. Oh, mate.
Solid.
And it even says Hackshop. Let's test it. Let's test it. Oh, servo run. Drake Challenge.
Oh, look at that.
We're loaded up. We're ready to go. That's good. I like it.
I like it too.
They're definitely 1,000 horsepower rating.
Oh yeah, they're not going anywhere.
No. The Red Bull, maybe a little, but I mean, it can only go that far.
Yeah, but that's fine. It's not going to tip anywhere.
No.
Yeah.
What do you think, Daniel? Does it pass the test?
That looks sick.
You happy with it, Nate?
Yeah. Yeah, that looks heaps better.
That
It
looks
actually
way
makes the rear look fatter with the front down a bit.
Yeah. Are we happy?
Oh, I'm stoked.
Yeah.
Absolutely stoked. It'll be on Facebook Marketplace tomorrow. Nah, I'm kidding. I don't know if I can get rid of it. I love it too much.
All right. Well, that's pretty much it. That is beta to streeter, I guess. Are you happy?
Oh, dude, I was driving around all last weekend, even with the front pointing to the sky. Could not stop driving it.
Your sun visor might actually do something now, because now it's a little bit further.
Well, it
down.
is, because we were getting blinded as we were driving it, because we were pointing up like that. But it come up sick. I absolutely love this car. I'm going to drive the wheels off this thing.
Yeah.
And I think it is nice to show a quick, cheapy Facebook Marketplace purchase to what it can be with just a couple $1,000s spent. I'm happy. I got a car again, and we're going to bastardize with this thing and just keep going with it, because the plans for this car are mega, but that'll be way down the track.
Yeah.
But either way, I've got a car now that I can drive.
And let us know what you guys want to see us do with this thing. Like, think of like your P-plate, cheap mods type thing. We're still considering, do we throw a J3 chip in it and a cheap turbo and just see what it can do? Like the Fairlane was originally, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's what it was. We could probably raid the Fairlane for some more parts. What engine should be in it? The final engine? Like, what are we going to make it go fast in?
Final form.
Yeah, this was a really, really fun project, just to spend a day taking what was basically a stock standard XG ute and having fun with it. Just doing little easy type mods that you can do literally in a day. The only thing that caught us up was we didn't have the springs in the day.
Yeah.
And the 3D printing, just me trying to figure out how to 3D print. That took a little stuff around as well too.
Yeah.
But other than that, she has the Hackshop Garage snapback. She has Street Pros, sun visor, diff dumps.
Yep. Just needs Venetians now.
Yeah.
But they're already on order.
If you've liked this episode, and I hope you have, it was really good fun in this one. I really did enjoy this one myself. Make sure you head on over to the website, buy a bunch of merch, stickers, t-shirts, fender covers, hoodies, all that sort of stuff. Goes a really long way to helping us do stuff exactly like this in the future. So anyway, until we see you in the next episode, I suppose. See you then.
How to load that head up. I'm gonna take that.
I feel like I got a nickname for this car.
Red Rocket.
No, Veronica.
Veronica, I love Veronica.
Like the Veronicas, untouched.
Untouched.
I feel so untouched.
I like it. You know what is good about this car, Michael?
What?
You can get back your care factor of leaving tools and stuff on engine bay tray sides.
Oh, don't worry. I've already taken full advantage of that. Don't worry. As soon as I saw her, I'm like, nah, no guard covers here, mate.
Am I worrying a little bit too much?
Probably.
Yeah. Right,
You're a P player now, remember?
let's just stick there.
I wish I had a snapback hat for you and some pit vipers to wear.
Nice new 14mm ratchet spanner.
Nice new radiator.
Thanks, man. eBay special.
These blocks are pretty much reserved. They only exist because of Nathan. No one else ever needs them. I think Buck's checking out your stance. I don't think he's impressed.
What do you reckon? Red Rocket?
Are these hard to find, these sun visors?
Yeah.
How do you have so many? They're hard to find because Nathan has the stockpile of them.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Yeah, good luck.
Let's get into it.
Yeah. Hey, while I got to ask you, how's the sound too on the road? Because you've driven it now. What was it like?
Oh, I've driven the wheels off. So I drove it all weekend.
Yeah, I'm sure
Went
you
to
did.
car show, went to Geelong, drove it to work. Yeah.
Did you get a sore neck from having to look down over your bonnet?
I'm not going to lie, the sun visor didn't do anything because we're pointing to the sky. The sun's just gleaming
You've
through
really got the Carolina squat going
through
on there.
the, with the windshield. I think it looks good. It looks like it's going 9 seconds without going 9 seconds.
Standing still.
Yeah, exactly. But if it just comes down a little bit.
Oh, you're in power mode. Huh?
Always, mate.
Trying to get as much as you can out of it. And I like your radio upgrade too.